Welcome to English Practice Every Day. Today we will learn 6 simple English proverbs and practice them with simple sentences. After practicing, we will read a short story that uses all the proverbs, helping us understand them in context. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me as we practice. 1. Every dog is a lion at home. Every dog is a lion at home. This proverb suggests that people often act brave or important in their own environment, but may not be as bold elsewhere. Tom acts tough at home, but at school he is shy and quiet. Every dog is a lion at home. Liz confidently argued with her siblings but hesitated to speak up at work. Every dog is a lion at home. The boss's son shouted orders at his family, but stayed silent in meetings. Every dog is a lion at home. At home, Jack always boasts about his strength, but outside he avoids conflicts. Every dog is a lion at home. Two. After a storm comes a calm. After a storm comes a calm. This proverb suggests that difficult times are often followed by peace or relief. After months of struggle, Lisa finally found a stable job. After a storm comes a calm. Despite a tough exam, students relaxed once it was over. After a storm comes a calm. The pandemic was tough, but life eventually returned to normal. After a storm comes a calm. When the noisy construction outside ended, the neighborhood felt peaceful again. After a storm comes a calm. 3. Burn one candle to seek another. Burn one candle to seek another. This proverb warns against wasting resources or effort in search of something better, often leading to loss. Beth left a loyal friend to impress new ones, but soon felt lonely. Burn one candle to seek another. Mike sold his car for a trendy bike, but he missed the convenience. Burn one candle to seek another. David quit his steady job for a risky opportunity and regretted it. He burned one candle to seek another. The farmer abandoned his fertile land to search for gold, but found nothing. Burn one candle to seek another. 4. Charity covers a multitude of sins. Charity covers a multitude of sins. This proverb suggests that acts of kindness or generosity can overshadow or compensate for a person's mistakes or flaws. The teacher was strict with her students, but her kindness made up for it. Charity covers a multitude of sins. Even though Paul had made mistakes, his volunteer work earned him respect. Charity covers a multitude of sins. The billionaire donated millions to charity, and people forgot about his scandals. Charity covers a multitude of sins. The company's environmental initiatives helped improve its tarnished reputation. Charity covers a multitude of sins. 5. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. This proverb suggests that people enjoy talking about themselves or their own achievements. The singer spent hours admiring her own recordings. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. At the party, Mark kept telling stories about his travels. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. During the meeting, John wouldn't stop talking about his promotion. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. Even though no one asked, Leo explained his entire career history. Each bird loves to hear himself sing. 6. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. This proverb suggests that people who feel guilty will often reveal their own wrongdoings without being accused. After lying to his boss, John kept worrying. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. After taking his sister's money, Tim couldn't sleep. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. The child confessed to breaking the vase before anyone asked. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. When the teacher asked who cheated, Jake immediately looked down. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. That's the end of the practice session. Let's now read out loud a short story using all these proverbs in a proper context. Title of the story: Tom and the Village Fair. Tom was a young man who lived in a small village. He was known for being loud and confident at home, always giving advice to his friends and family. But outside the village, he was shy and quiet. His father often said, "Every dog is a lion at home," reminding Tom that he might not feel so brave in the big, wide world. One day, the village announced a grand fair. Everyone was excited. Tom decided to participate in the fair's talent show. He wanted to win the prize money to help his family. But preparing for the show was not easy. Tom practiced day and night, even when he felt tired. His mother encouraged him, saying, "After a storm comes a calm." She meant that his hard work would pay off and peace would follow the struggle. Tom's best friend, Sam, had a different plan. Sam wanted to make quick money by selling homemade candles at the fair. He spent all his savings on materials, but instead of focusing on one good product, he kept experimenting with new designs. His father warned him, "Burn one candle to seek another," meaning Sam was wasting his resources by chasing too many ideas. The day of the fair arrived. The village square was filled with colorful stalls, music, and laughter. Tom performed his act and won third prize. He was happy but wished he had done better. Sam, on the other hand, had no candles left to sell. He had wasted all his materials trying to make the perfect candle. After the fair, Tom noticed an old man struggling to carry a heavy bag. He rushed to help. The man was grateful and gave Tom a small reward. Tom used the money to buy food for his family. His kindness made everyone forget about his earlier disappointment. His grandmother smiled and said, "Charity covers a multitude of sins." She meant that good deeds could make up for past mistakes. Meanwhile, Sam was feeling guilty about wasting his money. He didn't need anyone to scold him. He confessed to his father. A guilty conscience needs no accuser. His father forgave him and advised him to plan better next time. As the fair ended, the villagers gathered around a bonfire to share stories. Tom stood up and started talking about his performance. He went on and on, describing every detail. His mother teased him. Each bird loves to hear himself sing, and everyone laughed. Tom realized he has been talking too much and joined in the laughter. That night, as Tom lay in bed, he thought about the day. He had learned many lessons. He understood that being brave at home didn't mean he was ready for the world. He realized that hard work brought rewards even if they didn't come right away. He saw how kindness could make people forget his failures, and he knew that feeling guilty was a sign that he wanted to do better. The next morning, Tom and Sam decided to work together. They combined Tom's determination and Sam's creativity to start a small business making candles. This time, they focused on one good product instead of chasing too many ideas. Their business slowly grew, and the villagers praised their teamwork. Tom's father was proud. He said, "After a storm comes a calm," reminding them that their struggles had led to success. Tom smiled and added, "And every dog is a lion at home, but it takes teamwork to be brave in the world." From that day on, Tom and Sam worked hard, learned from their mistakes, and became respected members of the village. They proved that with patience, kindness, and teamwork, anyone could turn their struggles into success. End of story. That's all for this Proverbs practice session. I urge you to practice these proverbs in your conversations within appropriate context over the next few days. Bye for now.